Teddy, okay, we're not doing this. I have been in my reading mood lately. My lovely husband Will got me a cheers Teddy on like dating and finding your match. I just took my dog outside and it's actually freezing cold. Hi friends, welcome back to today's video. I hope you're all doing really well. As you guys probably saw from the title and the little introduction screen before this, I'm gonna be doing a vlog today, but today is Sunday and so I think it's the perfect cozy routine to get back into the routine for next week. So that's what we're gonna do today. It is currently 12:47 and Will is probably gonna be here like later this afternoon. He had a fishing thing that he did and he was gone Friday and Saturday. I have been in my reading mood lately. I'm going to share what I'm reading with you guys really quickly. I'm currently reading the Dreamland Billionaire series and there's 3 books, as you guys can tell. I'm on the second one. Read the first one quite a bit ago. I have just been wanting to knock off some of the physical books that I haven't read. I'm reading this book. It's called The Terms and Conditions. On page 324, I have like a quarter of the book to get through, so I'm hoping that I can finish this today. My lovely husband Will got me a Books A Million like membership, but it also came with a $15 gift card that I have to use within a month. So I'm thinking that for today's vlog, I might run by Books A Million and grab a book because I think I'm gonna finish this really soon and I have a ton of books that I want to read. I've just been adding them to my like want to read list. I know I haven't really talked about what the book is about, but each of the 3 books are about one of each brother. So there's 3 brothers, but hence there's 3 books in the series. Main point of each of the books, there is a theme park called Dreamland and it really reminds me of Disneyland. Their grandfather is the one who made the company and so he recently passed away. They're supposed to be getting a large sum of money from their grandfather's will because literally they're billionaires, like as hence Dreamland billionaires. Basically their grandfather told them that in order for each of them to get a portion of the will, they had to complete whatever he told them. The second book, and this is about Declan and Iris. And Declan, his grandfather wanted him to get married. That was like his part of the will, that in order for him to get a sum, he needed to get married and have a kid. If you guys can probably assume that Declan's not a person that wants to get married. He's very like cold-hearted, he's stoned, he doesn't have any friends. Not because he doesn't want friends, it's just because he just doesn't like people, honestly. So he ends up faking a marriage and there's a girl that's supposed to show up the day they announce their engagement and the girl ends up not showing up, and so his assistant steps up and is like, I'll do this fake marriage with you. But as you guys can assume, that the fake marriage ends up kind of turning into this real relationship. I just took my dog outside and it's actually freezing cold. So I think I'm gonna make a warm cup of coffee. I haven't drunk coffee in a while.
Big good boy. Yeah. You get plenty. Pretty good. Try that.
It's so little.
What'd you get?
The Cheyenne espresso.
Yummy. Tastes like an Altoid. Teddy, is it on? Why is it on your head?
Hi guys, it is currently 10 o'clock. I feel like the time has went by so fast, but went to my grandparents' house. You guys saw that, a little bit of that, and then we went to the bookstore. I wanted to say that I did finish Terms and Conditions by Lauren Asher, the second book to the Dreamland Billionaire series. I'm gonna give it a rating. I would give it a 4 stars. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys what I picked up at the bookstore, which I'm sure you guys probably saw. I picked up the Rose Bargain. Look how pretty the inside cover of this book is. But I wanted to tell you guys what this book was going to be about, since I feel like I'm probably going to eventually read this book in this vlog, and the reason that I picked it up because I'm really excited. The Rose Bargain is basically a book that takes place in the Regency era in time, which personally I will say is my favorite time period. I love watching movies and reading books that take place in during this time frame, so that was like one of my biggest interests and why this book like sparked my interest in especially wanting to read it. There is a queen, and when you reach of age, which I think is 18 in the book, you can go and make a bargain with the queen. The bargain can pretty much be over anything that you want. You want like to be prettier, or you want to have like a straighter teeth, or you can bargain for like you want a lot of land, or what, I mean like literally you can bargain for whatever. So the whole catch with everything is that if you choose to bargain with the queen can also take something in return, but you don't know what it is. So if you bargain like for land or whatever, she can literally take anything from you. She can take like your big toe, she can take like your pinky. One of the characters in the book had bargained with the queen for something, and the queen decided to take her ability to ever make a left turn. I just think that that's so clever, and it's something that I don't really ever think about. But she says whenever she wants to like turn left, she has to make like 4 rights to be able to even go the direction. I don't know, I thought that was kind of funny. You follow a main character, and I think that she is on the brink of losing everything. Like her family seems to be poor and doesn't like have a lot of money. This year when she goes to make a bargain, the queen is going to let her son, or her son wants to go into like dating. And if you guys know, the Regency era and time is really big on like dating and finding your match. That this year anyone can sign up to like date her son or like court her son, but the catch is that if you are not chosen by her son, the bargain becomes you will never be able to get married again. For the Regency era, that's kind of like a death sentence to these girls, because like getting married is, you know, their future. That is like the main point of the book. You follow a character, and she is probably going to sign herself up to go and try to court the prince. I think I'm gonna go take a shower now. I'm gonna get unready for bed because I have not a busy day tomorrow, but I have to like catch up on some homework, and I might go and visit my grandpa while Will's at work, and we might set up our Christmas tree tomorrow afternoon / night, but that'll probably be in this vlog at some point. So we're gonna go and take a shower. guys, welcome to the next day. Today is Monday. It's the start of a new week and it is currently 12:18. I know that you guys may have saw some clips from last night and this morning, but it is snowing outside. I usually go to my grandparents like every day or every other day. I decided that I was gonna stay home today because of, well, just the weather in general. I think it's supposed to warm up a little bit tomorrow. There was also like a really big wreck on our interstate that got backed up. There's always wrecks on the interstate, I feel like, but it was apparently from the snow. The conditions were like super slippery, which I really didn't expect because we don't have any like snow on the ground outside. Will has to go to work, and unfortunately for Will, he does work outside. He loves to be outside, loves to do all the things, but unfortunately he does not love it when it is cold. So I was like, I'm gonna stay home and I'm gonna make him something to eat, and that way we can both eat together and it'll be a warm meal. I just think that that's a lot easier for him. I have a lot of laundry to put away. If you guys can see it, it's all on that chair right there. Will had a load that he put in last night that was in the dryer, and then I had those load of towels that I did yesterday. Completely forgot about them. They were in the dryer, but luckily towels aren't that hard to fold. I'm gonna fold that. I think I'm gonna try to find an Audible, or what is it? Audio? I think I'm gonna try to find an Audible. However, since I just went to the bookstore yesterday, I really don't want to pay for a book. If you have Amazon Prime, by the way, you can actually go on Amazon Prime and you can get free books. You don't have to have a Kindle. I mean, you can have a Kindle if you want to use a Kindle, but you can go on Amazon and you just download the Kindle app. This is not sponsored, by the way. I don't have a Kindle myself. I have an iPad. That's what I use to like read. But you can literally like read straight from your phone and get free books. I'm gonna go on my phone. I'm gonna try to find an audiobook from Prime. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday of this vlog. It is 10:20 and I am about to get ready and go to my grandparents for the day. Hey, Teddy. Hey, Teddy. Every time I talk on camera, Teddy has to grab his toy. Anyway, today's Veterans Day and my grandpa is a veteran. Teddy. My grandpa is Teddy, okay, we're not doing this. Anyway, today's Veterans Day and Today's Veterans Day and my grandpa is a veteran. We're gonna go into Publix. He goes there a lot to shop, and Publix offers a 10% off discount to all veterans on Veterans Day, so he'll be able to get like 10% off of his groceries, which is really nice. And then I think there's another place. He goes to Chicken Salad Chick a lot. We're gonna run over there today and spend time with him. And then I'm gonna come back, you guys, and do my paper because I did not work on it at all yesterday. Started the Rose Bargain. I took the dust cover off of it, and last night I got to page 112. So really like the book so far. I feel like going at a little bit slower pace for me. Typically with fantasy books, I do take a little bit of a longer time to read them. With fantasy books, there's just a little bit more world building and there's a lot of characters being introduced, so I try to slow down and take my time and pay attention to that. We're gonna get ready to go, and I am gonna take Teddy with us today, so I have to get his jacket and stuff on because he's just so little and it's so cold outside. So let's get ready to go. Hey guys, I'm gonna run by and grab some Wendy's. I did a mobile order. I got some chicken nuggets and then I got my grandpa like a cheeseburger, just something that we have in our stomach. I'm gonna run by, pick that up, and then we're gonna go and go to my grandparents. Last night. I think we had like around an inch.